Here at noon, JCPS is refuting claims that any students were dropped off after 7:48 Monday night. The district also denies any schools were let out early. This comes after several administrators and parents told us otherwise on social media. Within the last hour, JCPS released a statement saying every student, JCPS students who was riding a school bus or taken home in a JCPS van, was dropped off at their bus stop or home by 7:48 p.m. We are not aware of any early dismissals, nor have any schools been given approval to dismiss early. Our reporter Jim Stratman is live this afternoon from the Nichols bus compound, sharing what parents went through Monday. A mixed bag of emotions for sure, Jim.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Brooke. We were out at a number of bus stops yesterday talking with some parents, some who thought that things were a lot better than they expected, some who were still very skeptical about how JCPS was handling the busing situation after the nightmare on the first day of school. Now, today, JCPS is standing firm behind its assertion that all students were dropped off by 7:48 p.m. The district also clarifies that all cleared and students dropped off do mean the same thing. Now, we know that as part of their temporary solution, JCPS was using vans to drive students back to schools if they could not get off at their bus stops. We confirm that one of the drivers was Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio, who transported a handful of kids home.
Thank God he was older and he wasn't an elementary school kid. Thank God. Gave him a big hug and I was like, you want to talk about it? He was just like, I felt like I was in trouble.
Now, we also spoke with other parents who described Monday as a big improvement on what they saw back on August 9th. Now, parents later on today will have a new tool which school officials say should help even further alleviate some of these concerns about communication as far as where those buses and where their students are. A new bus tracking app is going to be available to download for all JCPS parents, and in fact, JCPS officials do credit that app with helping them improve the communication significantly when it came about on Friday as compared to what it was like on the very first day of school. Brooke?
All right, Jim, some parents are taking on the responsibility of driving their kids to and from school themselves to help with the issues here. Parents say they have no choice, like Kay Taylor, whose student had the wrong bus information. Danielle Ferris says the district's transportation department told her she'll have to drive her kids for now.
They're telling me they do not have a bus for my kids and they don't know when they will have one for them. And I have to take them from downtown to J-Town every day, trying to make ends meet to put extra gas money in my car to go back and forth, and not having really a reliable car to do that is really bad for me right now.
Becoming a car rider, as you heard, can be challenging for families, especially when they have multiple kids attending schools at different start times. JCPS School Board member Dr. Corey Scholl told us the district is working hard to make the bus commute easier by trimming more bus stops without children on them. He said this should get students home 15 to 30 minutes earlier than what we've currently been seeing. Well, during the ride to and from school Monday, 5 different JCPS buses were involved in crashes. One was around 5 last night on Shelbyville Road at that Eastwood cutoff. That's in far eastern Jefferson County. Metro Police said that crash involved 2 other cars. 4 other crashes happened early Monday morning. No one hurt in any of these incidents. Well, parents, if your child's bus runs late today, you're asked to call the school before that hotline number. If you need the hotline, though, that number's on your screen at 485-RIDE. New here at noon, a first look at the body camera video of LMPD officers rescuing a woman found chained in a Park Hill home last week. The incident shared to the department's Facebook page shows officers around the neighbors who called police after they say a woman screaming from the window at a Bowling Avenue home in the Park Hill neighborhood. Police climbing a ladder to get to her. We do want to warn you, it's both disturbing and heartbreaking to watch this. Inside that home, police found the woman with a chain around her neck bolted to the floor. Police did arrest a 37-year-old man in connection with the incident. He's facing several charges, including kidnapping, wanton endangerment, and assault. Today, the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission is expected to meet to discuss sports betting in the state, specifically which retail facilities and mobile apps will be approved for use in Kentucky. According to Governor Andy Beshear, 7 of the state's racetracks have submitted applications to license sports wagering. They include Churchill Downs, Ellis Park, and the Red Mile in Lexington. 7 mobile sports betting providers have also applied, including BetMGM, DraftKings, and FanDuel. Now, people who want to wager using mobile apps can start signing up next Monday, August 28th. You should be able to start placing in-person bets on September 7th. The list of approved facilities and apps is expected to be released after today's meeting that's set for 8:30. We do have a crew there, and we'll bring you the very latest starting on air at 4 o'clock. Well, today we are also expecting a final vote on whether U.S. employees will ratify a new contract. That's according to a local 89 Teamsters representative earlier this month. They said the group recommended union members vote yes to this agreement after their pay increase concerns were addressed. Local 89 called the new contract the most historic step forward for UPS members in the union's history. It's said to dramatically improve wages and working conditions across the board.